President Obama addressed the latest strategy against ISIS today. He spoke for the first time after the U.S. military executed airstrikes against ISIS. He says the U.S. partnered with Arab allies, making it clear this isn't just America's fight. There will be more challenges in the fight against the Islamic State, but the president says the U.S. will do whatever it takes to face them.
Once again, it must be clear to anyone who would plot against America and try to do Americans harm that we will not tolerate safe havens for terrorists who threaten our people.
Our Washington Bureau reporter Brittany Bade was at the White House today as anti-war protesters tried to air their complaints to the president. Brittany?
Hannah, hello. Well, people from all over the United States came to the White House today to protest the airstrikes going on in the Islamic State. Now, the people that were at the White House are all hoping for a peaceful resolution in the Middle East, and they want President Obama to know that they do not like his violent airstrikes.
Dropping bombs on helpless people, and you ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
Pennsylvania Avenue, usually buzzing with tourists, looked different today.
You ain't gonna pay for no more.
Well, we're here today because the U.S. just started bombing Syria, and we think that that's just another escalation of endless war in the Middle East.
The protesters here sent a letter to the White House a month ago asking for a meeting with President Obama.
We've got no response, and so that's why we're here today, to try to get this meeting, because these issues are crucial.
This is the letter that the protesters wanted to hand-deliver to President Obama, but when they were not allowed inside, they improvised.
Help me, pray! Why?
Some protesters laid at the front gates of the White House or in the streets, while others sang a song. But blocking the White House gates is against the law. And when these protesters refused to move, the Capitol Police stepped in to end the protest.
We do not want decades of war. We don't want years of war. We don't want any war.
4 people were arrested today, but according to other protesters, they're just the first of many, and that's because more than 250 other protests that are similar to what we saw here today are planned throughout the United States during the rest of the week, and that includes spots in Scottsdale and in the Tucson areas. But details for those are not yet available. Live in Washington, D.C., Brittany Bade, Cronkite News.